Today, we're going to craft up a lineup for the early MLB games. We're going to find some winners for tonight. And can we please cash a squad ride? This is Behind the Lines. Today, we're going to talk about the Hokies for an hour and a half. Who am I to tell another man to put his meat away when he's dropping meat on tape?
You need just a turkey tosser, innings eater. So you're getting him in there so it doesn't hurt your heart to see your guy get knocked.
My gut is telling me, good job, Krabs. Great work last night. He is terrible. He might be worse right now than Patrick Corbin. Patrick Corbin's stock up.
After last year.
After last year, Patrick Corbin's stock is through the roof. I cannot believe he hasn't been signed yet. From way downtown, hits a half-court buzzer beater, Poopy Miller. But it's the same shit.
Krabs lady seething.
What's going on, chat? Happy BTL Wednesday, episode 885 piece. As always, hold the fry, joined by your two hosts, Krabs and Jovan, presented by Bookit Sports. If you're not using Bookit Sports every single day, like the Bookit squads, what are you doing? Change that right now. Download Bookit, sprint to the App Store or Google Play, and start utilizing the best bet tracking app out there by far on the App Store or Google Play. W Bookit. Just posted my Bookit calendar from last month. Profitable month? Sure. Love to see it. W Bookit calendars. Probably the coolest feature they got on there. That screenshot with the Bookit calendar, and that's saying something because they got a lot of cool shit over there on that app. So W Bookit, really appreciate them over there, and we use that app every single day. You guys should as well. Okay? New month. New month, we're hitting the reset button. I wish we had a that was easy button or something in here, Goots, but we're hitting the reset button. Okay, we are going to bring back the polls this month. We are going to change some things up, and we're going to try to stop feeding cake for the squad rides and bring the polls back on Twitter. Okay, we could talk about what we want to do, but I mean, maybe you guys would be down to do Twitch and not tie it, but I mean, if it ties again, I'm going to lose my mind.
Well, if it ties, you just pick it like you have been doing.
Okay.
The same thing.
Okay. We got BJ Cheek getting involved with the resub. WBJ Cheek. Appreciate you, boss. Let's go, BJ. Along with Chigs69 as well. Appreciate the subbies, W's. All right, you guys want Twitch or you guys want Twitter poll?
Twitch until it's ruined.
I vote Twitch.
Okay, I want to hear what the chat says. You guys want Twitch or you want Twitter? I'm assuming we know the answer. Okay. All right. Awesome. Let's go ahead and get the recaps over with so we can dive into these early games. I want to craft up a lineup for these early games. And let's go ahead and recap the squad ride. That's on me. Terrible play. Loser from the start. Apologies for anybody who tailed. Okay. Unacceptable play. Dog shit wager. Was a loser from literally puck drop. Okay. Sharp report overall. 0-5 for me. 0-5 for me. After going 5-0 and 4-1 the last 2 days, 0-5, unacceptable. Markstrom square was a joke. Lazy square. Max Fried shoved once again. Devils was a terrible play. Red Sox got destroyed and can't just fade the Yankees every game. 5 horseshit plays. 5 plays that make you think, wow, what was I thinking? What did I do? 5 plays that make you feel bad for anybody out there that tailed. That's for sure. Jovan 3-2. We take that and we move.
Yep, not bad. You've earned a day like that. You've been carrying.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep. Looks like we got O's first pitch today. Great.
Breakfast
we got Rogers against Nimmo.
It's always just a dog meat day when you got O's for breakfast. Yeah.
Is this first game of the day?
No, the A's game already started, right. But it's right up there.
A's game 0-0. Nick Kurtz looks great at the dish.
Really bad player.
And then we got Rangers and O's. We got the Nats game starting up at the top of the hour. W's. We got Pittsburgh Cincy starting up here in 3 minutes. Probably won't have time to get to that game on Prize Picks, but any quick thoughts on Skeens versus Abbott?
I mean, it's the buy low spot for Skeens, and nobody is. It's not a secret. It's fucking everywhere. I don't really want to fade it, though, just for the sake of fading it.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
I like his K's today.
Yeah.
I think if you're ever going to take his Ks this season, today would probably be the day, to be honest. Am I taking it? No. Am I rooting for it for Rav? Yeah, I'll root for it. I'm not on the other side. So I think this is a W bounce back spot for Paul Skeens if you're looking to back somebody. Some great pitching matchups today on the MLB slate. We're going to talk about these games, but one of the better ones is this early start, Skeens versus Abbott in a couple minutes here. I like the Pirates. I like Skeens to shove, to be honest. I'm seeing Cincy catch a little bit of steam. Not really sure why. I like Pittsburgh. Strong lean. Strong lean.
Strong lean.
All right. Do we want to dive into prize picks for the early games? I would love to craft up a lineup. You know I got a Nat Square already handy. Okay? I would love to craft up a lineup we can sweat out during the day games. You guys in?
That could be the difference.
Okay. YouTube chat, how we doing? Good to see you guys holding it down over there. Yep. Had a great time watching from the bird bath at Camden Yards last night from Jamie Lowe. No shot you were in the bird bath last night.
Let's go.
Unfucking believable.
No shot. Scott, good to see you lurking as well. Sterna, W's, Dylan. We're going to talk about these early games here right now. And yes, we are going to stream softball tonight.
Yes.
We're going to fire up the backpack, make sure it works today. And we're going to fire up a stream for tonight for the softball game. Okay, same time as last week, same place. It'll be live on Twitch tonight, probably around 7:30 Central.
Yeah.
8:30 Eastern. Okay? So be there. Join us tonight. Big game tonight against the Bombers. Massive game.
Huge game.
Massive game.
This is as big of a must-win as there is.
We've got some debuts. We got Preston making his debut. We got Goots making his debut. Very excited to see Gootsy out there. And we got Fruity making his debut. Should be fun.
Yep.
Should be fun. Join us tonight. Okay? Awesome. Awesome. All right, let's dive into these games. I mean, I have a Nats play. We could start with that.
Okay.
Since that is the second to next game up.
Right.
Curtis Mead is making his debut in the starting lineup. I believe he pinch hit last night, but he's making his debut in the starting lineup for the Nats. Him and our manager go way back, Blake Butera. They were buddies when he was managing that minor league team for the Rays. So he brought his buddy in to solidify, platooning first base with Luis Garcia. And against lefties, I believe Curtis Mead is going to be in the lineup and playing first base for the foreseeable future. We'll see how it goes. They sent down Andres Chaparro for Curtis Mead, and he will be playing first base against a lefty. So I like Curtis Mead to get a base knock in this game.
Single?
Yeah. I like his more than half a single.
Yeah.
Yep.
No way we're betting on Curtis Mead singles.
Yep. I like his more than half a single square that's up there on prize picks. All his other squares are demons or gobs. I think he gets a single.
My God.
I mean, he's probably not hitting a nuke against Christopher Sanchez, but do I think he could get on base in gritty Nats fashion? Who, by the way, the Nats don't know how they've scored this many runs this season with their exit velos that have been crazily low. You check the xFIP up on that, you'd notice that they're not hitting the ball very hard, but they're putting the ball in play and making good things happen. So expecting that out of Curtis Mead, a little duck fart over second base, maybe.
Hilarious matchup.
Get on base.
Hilarious matchup between the two members of the trade. That is just. Are you familiar with that lore?
No.
Well, the Rays traded for Curtis Mead and traded away Christopher Sanchez in that deal, which was unbelievable.
Wow.
Probably
that is a crazy trade.
One of the worst trades the Rays have had.
That is a crazy trade. And yes, Dalen Lyle is a hitting machine. He's awesome. If it wasn't lefty, I'd probably have him in here. But big fan of Curtis Mead to get a base knock.
Been dialed in the notch
this afternoon.
Can't knock it. Crazy square, but
crazy square.
Probably green.
Yep. All right. What about also? I'm hearing we can't really hear Jovan that well from Adrian. W and AB saying yeah we can.
Okay.
W's.
Okay.
If you guys are having problems, just hit the old reset button, clear out, and rejoin us. Okay. What about this Rockies and Blue Jays game?
That game is just
Kyle Freeland's available in our fantasy league. Should we pick him up? Should I pick him up and start him against Goots? Probably gonna get knocked.
Yeah, he's a guy that I just never want to fade, dude. It's always a fade spot for Kyle Freeland or any Rockies pitcher, but it feels like it's been the same story this whole series. Even though Jays won and covered yesterday, I'm pretty sure, but like
they did. They won 5-1.
Yeah, it was bagels for the first 5 innings ish. They didn't really do much until the back end of that game. I don't know. I'm kind of lost in this one.
Okay. Maybe we come back to that one.
Love to come back to that one.
I mean, I have a beat the streak play that we can use in the early afternoon games as well, involving your Rays game. I will be betting the Tampa Bay Rays on the ML. I'm about to lock that one in. No, that is not my beat the streak pick, though. My beat the streak pick is Mizorowski. He had some foot traffic early on and might have even given up a sneak run.
Just the
on.
Nuke, the leadoff nuke.
Yeah, leadoff nuke, and then settled in and pitched, unbelievably. Against the White Sox. So let's keep it all in perspective here. Sure, we think the White Sox are better than the public thinks, but are they good? No. So great matchup for him to get, the party started this season, and had 11 Ks against the White Sox in that debut. Like I said, today he's up for 6.5 Ks. The under is super juicy on the books, which I thought was pretty telling, pretty good sign. And facing this Rays team that's similar to the Nats, although probably a little bit better. Very, very, scrappy, gritty, putting up good ABs, taking some walks. You got Yandy, who's seeing the ball great right now, knock on woods. So hopefully he can set the tone for the Rays today. I love the Rays on the ML, and I want to fade Mizorowski's Ks against your scrappy Rays.
Yeah. Man, nasty square. Be so down for that.
Okay. Yeah, Mizorowski, who also has a 1.5 crazy earned run square up.
Just looking at that. that one screams there's a 2-run nuke coming at some point.
Yeah, there might be a 2-run nuke piece.
I wouldn't be shocked. It's also like whenever the Rays face a super heavy strikeout pitcher, especially when he's a righty, and it's been the top of the guys in the lineup, they swing early as shit. They just try to find the fastball whenever they see it in the zone. So that would be great for K faders. Potentially really good for somebody at the top of the lineup running into one. Maybe Junior finally gets a ball in the strike zone today.
That'd be nice.
He doesn't really have to because he has no protection, which is a separate conversation.
Okay.
But, and on that.
Okay. Just locked in the Rays at plus 125 on the money line.
Raise up.
Literally raise
Should
up.
it?
If you guys want an early play, give that one a look.
While we're watching the O's here, I would like to point out that Cedric Mullins is a super spy sent from the Orioles and Mets to tamper with the Rays.
Let's go.
What'd you expect?
He is just unbelievably bad.
They got the best out of him up there in Baltimore.
Unbelievably.
His work here might be done.
Yeah, it might be cooked.
Here comes Kobe Mayo to the dish. A little slow start for him this year, but I still believe in Mayo.
Rookie refractors.
We got two ducks on right now against Evaldi, who's looked shaky to start the season.
Orioles might score 10.
Bottom one, 2 outs, first and second. Kobe Mayo with the dish. How did these two guys get on, Goots? Didn't even see it.
Pete Alonso hit one down the third base line, and they couldn't make the throw, so he got there first, threw it out of play, and then Basallo got a single.
Was it an error or a hit?
It was a hit, probably. He hit it right down the line. There was no way they were getting him.
Cool. Ooh, good pitch.
I'm trying to not look at other apps to see what's going on.
Good.
Trying to pay attention to the game.
Why would you?
What are you, Trent?
You can't have the game on and be looking at other apps.
Well, it's just the way we're watching this right now, it's very behind.
Yeah. We'll have to hit the DND. You're going to get spoiled.
Yeah.
Look at all those seats front row right back there, man. That could be us sitting there. That'll be us next week.
That's Cal's seat.
Jackson Holiday and Coconut Bobble.
That's Cal.
What is that?
That's his dog.
AB and Chad is asking Goots thoughts on my jersey.
On your jersey?
Yeah.
Are you from Japan? Were you born and raised in Japan? Just answer the question.
Could be.
No, okay.
Never know.
Oh, you're not born and raised in Japan.
I mean, can neither confirm nor deny the reports.
All right. Well, then I got nothing. Another cruise missile.
Excuse me. Pirates getting the party
Wow.
started. Sure.
Side piece. Goat whips.
Can hear Rav screaming out there. All right, let's lock back in because we only have about 15 minutes to lock in this lineup. Again, appreciate the subbies coming in from BJ Cheek and Chigs to get the party started, along with the stream streak from Props and Chops. W's. Awesome. So right now we have Curtis Mead, more than half a single. We got Mizorowski, less than 6.5 Ks. I mean, me personally, I already got enough fun in this lineup with that Mead more than. So any other less thans? Any other goats we can fade?
Oh, yeah, no. Well, how early are we going here? Because I do have one more than the 1 p.m. game. I thought it was a little later. We want some fun. I like Wilson Contreras today. He's my pick in the two-piece home run lay with me and Trent, facing Mike Burrows. Mike Burrows has a little bit of a problem with righties because he consistently hangs off speed. That's probably the guy that I think is most set up to send it into the Crawford boxes.
Okay.
Wilson Contreras, 1.5 HR.
Okay. I'm in. That can be fine. DJ Fitz, one more. Also, shout out DJ Fitz, who's right up there in the running for Beat the Streak.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that in a moment. He's in 4th.
Not a less than, I guess, but I kind of like the under in the Marlins game.
Yep.
Would be down to back a pitcher, and a certain one's coming off just a horrid performance.
Let's go look at Shane Smith.
Just a horrid outing.
Yep.
Against the Brew Crew. Couldn't throw a strike.
Yep. He has a 2.5 walks allowed demon. He's got, I mean, I guess we'd probably just take his more than fantasy score.
Yeah. Really all they'd be able to take.
Okay. Yeah, I'm in for that. Back in your guy Shane Smith to bounce back. You think he shoves?
Yeah. Could even take a Nerfy. Shane, Sandy, Nerfy.
Did they give up runs in the first inning of their starts?
I'm pretty sure Shane did because
Sandy threw a
gem because he was facing the Rockies.
Yeah.
I don't remember when Shane gave up his first run, but he only went 2 innings. Oh, he didn't go up run in the first. He gave up 4 in the second. Yeah, nobody on though. Huge.
Speaking of that, Krabs, can you guys make it so it actually shows our display name?
I don't think we can change that. That's you guys.
Well, I do think.
Yeah, they don't want government, is what they're
I
saying.
do think when they make an account, there is a box that says display name.
Yeah.
And it's not showing that. It's showing their government name on the leaderboard. Is that what you're saying, chat? I could definitely ask to get that switched. All right. Yeah, while I hit them up. No, my display name is Dogod24, but it shows my name. Okay. Yeah. Let me no, you can't just set it to your profile. It's not on the users. It's on us. I know we can edit the display name, but they want us to show the display name on the leaderboard. So I'm going to hit them up right now. Jovan, if you want to talk about any of these other early starts before we dive in here, but I'm going to lock in this 4-man lineup.
I know I won't get you to the counter with this square, so not recommending it to you, but just got a feeling we've already seen one Schwarber home run. It's going to come in bunches. I feel like he's hit another one today.
Okay.
On his little Murakami run for a couple days. Against your guy, Cade, who I really don't think the Phillies, outside of him, are going to do very much against. Probably just a stray Schwarber, stray Bryce if he decides to show up home run. More leaning towards Schwarber.
Okay.
He's one of the only guys in the league that I would like to bet in bunches. Just because they usually come that way.
Yeah, and he hit one last night.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Yeah. Well, as somebody who's fading the Nats team or fading the opposing team against the Nats team total every game, I'm sure you would like a little Schwarber Nukenheim.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's going to matter. I don't think you're going to hit it because I'd trust Cade against the rest of that lineup, but Schwarber might stay hot.
Okay. Yeah, I did kind of like the under in that game, but I mean, I would never bet or recommend an under for the Nats this season. Although Yesterday it smacked. So good call by Steak and Jeff Sunday.
Just Saturday.
Jeff Sunday.
Jeff
Good
Sunday.
call by Jeff Sunday and Steak yesterday on that under, which I thought was cake, but it was free. Okay. Yeah, I could see Schwarber getting hot. I mean, he owns the Nats. So.
Owner of Nats.
He owns the Nats. Sucks. All right. Shot the Nats with the last minute 1.5 run line cover yesterday. Let's go, Jamie Lowe. Yeah, they showed a lot of heart. They couldn't pull it out. James Wood hit a rocket in the top of the ninth, 2 outs, but it was right to the guy. So no dice. I thought they were going to tie that puppy up, but that's okay. Yeah, Schwarber hit one RBI square. Okay.
Might be up.
All right. UCF by 1 million over Penn State and Clemson to beat Wake Forest. What are you guys talking about right now? Baseball?
College baseball.
Cool.
Those are 2, I think the only 3 bettable games today. I think Rhode Island's the other one.
Cool.
Clemson Wake, though. Great game.
That's a good game. We also have college basketball back today.
Yeah, people sleep. The Crown starts tonight.
Nobody's talking about the Crown. We both have a play in the Crown.
We do.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Before we dive into the Sharp Report for today, again, guys, any more questions about the early games, please let us know. But we did kind of just go over some of them. I'm on the Rays on the ML to get the party started. That's the only early-ish straight bet that I'm going to lock in, I believe. Although that White Sox in Miami under is looking at me kind of
I'm
weird.
about to lock that in. I think that'll be my sole play outside of the Phillies.
Okay.
Of course. But that doesn't really count.
What are the squares saying for Mr. Sandy today? I didn't peep his squares.
I mean, his scores are kind of green, but it's also just because he threw a masterclass against the Rockies.
Yeah.
So I don't know how much I really value anybody's squares coming off a Rocky start.
Yeah.
Murakami might take him to the shed. That might be about it.
Yeah. Okay. White Sox are coming off with 3 straight overs. Okay.
Nico's.
Okay.
I also kind of want to bet the O's, hoping they go 1, 2, 3 in the set. I meant to do that pregame, didn't do it.
All right, I'll tail that under in the Miami game. Let me lock that puppy in. And then we'll get to some winners for today. Okay, guys?
Certainties. Let me get there now. Lock in this team total. And it's juicy. Playing juice for no reason.
The under 7.5?
No. Phillies.
Oh, cool. All right. I'm locked. Got minus 109 on the under 7.5 in Chicago, Miami. I'm on the Rays money line. Those will be the early starts. Okay, during the show today. Awesome.
Raising up.
Awesome. Yeah, we're raising up. All right, before we dive into the Sharp Report for today, and before we go over Beat the Streak, I want to gas up our partners over here at Manscaped and their glorious products. If you guys want to cop the products, I'll go ahead and give you guys the okay. I don't know if we're getting a promo codes in the near future. So if you want to go ahead and buy any Manscaped products, I just go ahead and say, get it done. Okay. And look, we utilize these products as well. The Beard Hedger is goated. The Dome Shaver Plus, I mean, you guys saw that thing do job. So if your hairline is on the fence like old Krabs, maybe think about making a move with the Dome Shaver Plus. Not to be confused with the Dome Shaver.
Of course.
Body Buffer, goated. Add the Body Buffer to your cart. The Body Buffer is him. And I'll address the promo code thing one more time. We've done our job. We're waiting for the promo codes. It might be a little bit longer to get the promo codes. Okay, so if you want to get something now, get it now. If you want to wait for the promo codes, down the line, great. Either way, it's your pick, whatever you want to do. So they have so many products, Manscaped. We could drop the link to their website as well. Because, I mean, you guys need to see what else they got. They got a lot of other stuff going on as well, besides just, you got me good, Stubbs. They got a lot of stuff going on besides just what you see here on the table. They got boxers, they got ointments, they got oils, the whole shebang.
That's good.
They have a limited time only, the TCS Ball Hero Bundle.
Nah.
Wow.
Nah.
It's a Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra, which, by the way, I haven't even seen that new thing yet. The Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra. That's got to be new and fresh off the presses.
That's got to be. Dang it.
Looks like an absolute weapon. And then the Boxers 2.0. Not to be confused with the 1.0. Okay? Wow. They got so much stuff. They got kits. They got stuff for the beard. They got stuff for the head. They got stuff for the groin. If you're a gentleman in the Big 2-6 and you're not using some Manscaped products, take a look in a mirror. Go head over to their website. You get free shipping on orders over 50 plus. So add a couple things to the cart, get some free shipping, and see if you like the Manscaped products as much as we do.
There we go.
Goots actually gave the Body Buffer a 5-star review.
3-0 beat streak. Cows are baits just now. Let's go.
Nah.
Wow, let's go, Goots. Goots is only picking Orioles for beat the streak, so that should go well.
Nah.
That should go well.
And
did you take Gunner 3 days ago, Pete 2 days ago?
I predicted both
Bowser
home
today?
runs the past 2 days prior to this game. Yeah.
I didn't know you locked those in for beat the streak. Let's fire.
I would have done it on stream this morning, but the game started too early, so I had to lock in one.
Okay. Goots on a 3-0 streak with the
so
Ocean City ad in the
sneaky.
background, too. Like, that was just meant to be.
No.
That was just meant to be.
Listen, vote.
They do have a 10% sign-up discount as well. If you've never used Manscaped before, if you want to use that, go ahead. Okay, we're not going to hold you guys up on the code anymore. We'll keep you updated. But if you want to go ahead and get some products, go ahead. We're not going to tell you otherwise right now. Okay. And I'm telling you, like, I've been using Manscaped products before we even partnered with them for the show. They're fire. You will not be let down.
You will not.
W Manscaped. Okay. Awesome. WJ Bats coming in, dropping a subby as well. Let's go, Jay.
Bats.
Let's go, Jay. Yeah, let's take a peep over at the beat the streak, because I want to show you guys the leaderboard. Today's a big day. If you've been sitting around hearing us yapping and you have not locked in your beat the streak pick the last week or so, you know what? Today's the most important day to lock in your Bookit beat the streak pick. You know why, Goots?
Monthly payout start today, folks.
The monthly records start counting today. The most wins for the month. If you end up with the most wins in the month of April, you will win $2,500 cash. You will win $2,500 in Prize Picks promo. Okay? Make a pick every day in the month of April. Free to play. Could not be easier to use. You could pick Prize Pick squares. You could pick MLB book plays. Has to be baseball. Have to lock it in every day. Okay? Start your streak on the right foot on April 1st and get involved. There's so many great baseball games today. They're starting up right now. Don't wait. Get involved. Make your pick. Okay? We got over 1,100 people playing right now. We need more. We need more. Unfortunately, Richie, there will not be any gobs.
Yeah, no gobs. No gobs.
There will not be any gobs. There will be nerfies, and there will be first five, and potentially team totals in the future. Okay? We're working on that. But for now, just want to make sure this puppy works. Get some traffic up. Everyone put in the PP lineup. Yeah, did you guys tail that lineup? I'll drop the link here if you guys want to tail one more time. Okay? Here's the link if you want to tail that day game lineup that starts up in 3 minutes.
And Goots busting.
Back.
Let's go, guys.
Let's go.
Goots busting.
Do a vote for a collective beat the streak pick, Krabs, from the chats.
I mean, that'll kind of take the point out of it. So I'll be doing the same shit.
I mean, yeah, you guys are more than welcome to tail my pick if you want. If you want to tail Mizorowski less than strikeouts, please. If you want to tail Jovan's play, please. You could see, if you go to the creator tab, you could see what picks the creators have locked in. Let's head over there right now and see if any creators have locked in their picks for today. I know LC has. I know Trent has. Looks like Steak has as well. Rav took Skeens less than 1.5 earned runs. Ooh, that could be sharp. That could actually be sharp. Okay. So here's some of the creators' picks. Wow, looks like Steak is also fading Miz. Holy smokes.
Wow.
He's fading his less than fantasy score.
I'm locking mine in right as we speak.
Nice. And it'll take a couple minutes for it to update on the creator tab
Krabs gonna love this
once you
one.
lock it in, but we'll circle back. We'll take a peep in a little bit here. Let's go to the leaderboard. Let's slurp some of the goats. We've got out to a great start. We do have one guy who is still undefeated from opening night to now, 7-0. The last 7 days, this guy has hit a fucking beat the streak pick. That's unbelievable. Okay? Shout out Jirok11. Probably mispronouncing that, but shout out my guy Jirok11, who's got a 7 streak.
He's busting.
So if he hits 3 more, he will be entered into a pool with anybody else who goes and does a 10 streak in the month of April to split $2,500 cash, $2,500 prize picks promo. Now, he could end up being the only one, and he would take home all that coin. He could end up losing the next 3 days and not winning anything, right? So there's still a chance. There's still a pulse for everybody else. And again, the monthly prize pool as well. There's 2 prize pools going on. Do not forget about the monthly one. The most wins in the month, you get $2,500 cash and prize picks coin. Okay, and that one you're not splitting. That's all you. You have the most wins for the month. So today's the perfect day to make your first pick for Beat the Streak. Today's the perfect day where if you made a pick over the last week, you gave up. You said, I've already lost a couple times. This isn't for me. This isn't fun. Today's the day to hit the reset button and lock back in, because if you get off to a hot start in April, you set yourself up very well to win that prize pool. Bless you, Goots. You set yourself up very well. Okay? So do not forget to make your pick. I want to hear, if you guys have made your pick, who you're taking today. Let me know in the chat.
Just locked down my pick and it's on the feed.
What happens if you have 8 straight, but it's April 30th or something like that? Are you only competing for the most wins? No, your streaks carry over.
Yeah.
Your streaks carry over. So if that's the scenario, Richie, and you end up hitting your 10th in a row on May 2nd probably, or May 1st, whatever that is, you will be in the prize pool for the month of May. For anybody who hits their 10th in a row in the month of May, you will split the $2,500 cash and $2,500 prize picks promo, unless you end up being the only one that month. Okay, so it's whatever the last day is of your streak. That's the month you're getting put into the pool to split the coin and the prize with. Okay, dubs. Any Bookit hats left to cover up my receding dome piece? You know what, Jamie? I thought you never ask in the YouTube. We do have some Bookit hats left. We do. I'm assuming we have a command. Yeah, W store. Check out the Bookit hats. We got some hats left. The brown one is super fresh. I wear it almost every day. Cop a Bookit hat. Support the squad. We don't ask for much. We're trying to help you guys out, make your lives easier, give you guys some free-to-play options like Bookit Beat the Streak. We don't ask for your guys' coins very often. If you want to support the squads, cop a Bookit hat. You also get a very fire product in return. And Josh will ship those puppies out later today. Get those orders in, folks.
Sure.
Okay. W's. Can we get some Bookit shirts going? We're working on it. Yep.
Yep. That'll be in the near future. Working on that.
It's supposed to be very near future.
Yeah.
And yeah, of course, don't forget all the articles on the site. Like Richie's saying, I wrote, how many days were in the month last month? 31.
31.
Wrote 32 articles last month.
Oh.
Need to do more. Was sitting there yesterday counting up, making sure I did an article per day. And I was thinking I could take a handout, could not fire up an article. That would be a beta move, loser move. Fired up another article last night. And I believe that play lost. It was a terrible play. So I should have saved myself some time. But trying to get out an article at least every single day. Okay? Dubs. Bro's a fucking journalist. Yep. Love writing the articles. Okay? Awesome. Appreciate you guys. My birthday is April 30th. W. Scott.
Go.
What a gift it would be if I can get hot and get a 10-win streak. That'd be sick.
That would be
Scott.
cinemas. Literally cinemas for Scott.
Select pick set up, buy one if Rav signs it. I don't know why you'd want your hat to be worth less, but if you want Rav to sign it, you buy a hat. I'll go out there right now. I'll tell him to sign it literally right now during the show. You let me know.
You're going to sign it, Mr. Get Nice.
You let me know. Okay? Awesome. All right, guys. W, beat the streak. Make your picks. If there's people in here who have not made their pick yet today, we'll drop the link one more time for you guys. Make your pick. It is free to play. It takes less than a minute. You could just go to the popular tab on Prize Picks on Bookit Beat the Streak and fade. You could fade Trent's play. You could come up with your own favorite play. MLB Book Play, MLB Prize Pick Square, whatever it is, doesn't matter. Okay? Just lock a play in. Don't sit on the sidelines.
Don't do it.
Okay? Krabs, how many article write-ups for winners? Well, I had a pretty good month, so I'd say probably more than we're losers. Pro Solsky, if you want to go back and count, though, feel free and let me know. Krabs, is the Yankees mini chicken bucket a me guy food item? From Winky Binky. Are you talking about the ice cream? The fake chicken?
It's like a big box.
It's like a big
just
bucket of
tenders with fries in the bottom.
Yeah,
you've
that's
never
been a
seen that?
staple.
Yeah.
That's one of the W's of the Yankee org, to be honest. There's two
I gotta
things.
say, the Yankees, kind of unrelated, but huge W's lately. I got a tip cap. They came out like fully supporting the Rays Stadium project yesterday, which was unbelievable.
Wow.
Because they also like the stadium site is right, where the spring training facility is, right across from the Buck Stadium.
Yeah, the Yankees?
Yeah. The new stadium site is like in the parking lot of that, basically.
Okay.
So it's going to be right there. They have to kind of give something up for it. They're supporting it yesterday.
Interesting.
Came out with a full statement and everything.
Huh. Yeah, that's cool.
That was crazy.
Yeah, I mean, they're probably embarrassed to be playing in AAA. They're in AAA park. Or were, I guess.
Who?
The Yankees were probably like, this is embarrassing to have
When
to play
they
in
would go
AAA
play
park.
there.
They're probably like,
Oh,
this is
well.
embarrassing to play in the Trop. Let's clean this up a little bit.
Well, no, they just want to get it over with because their bottom line's getting hurt by it too. But that was insane to see them supporting it because they're pretty much going to have to cede some of that property to the Rays for their own stadium. So for them to come out and do that was nuts. Definitely helps it. Like it's going to happen now.
Cool. Let's go. I mean, respectfully, I know you're a big Rays guy, and sure there's some nostalgia with the Trop, but I mean, come on, it's 2026.
I mean, of course.
Let's get an actual ballpark up and moving.
Especially because the timeline's closing. They only have the Trop until 2028.
They're gonna have to extend a year, probably
8 or 9. They ain't extending. This shit's over.
Okay.
So they're gonna get it built, or they're gonna play in Steinbrenner.
They'll go back to Steinbrenner for a year. Great. All right, Goots, I might need your screen share and help here. Caleb Weisenborn. YouTube comment here. Since you had such a great month, can you show the Pickett calendar? Yeah, I literally tweeted it out. Green. Can we screen share that, Goots, for the people? Should be in the recent tweets.
Murakami 105, 369 out. Huge for underbetters.
They came out with a small one for personal size. Yeah, it's actually a W move, Winky Binky. You're talking about the Yankees chicken tender bucket.
Yeah.
Because the big one, it's too much.
Are you gonna get it?
Maybe. There's other stuff we got to review. So
Judge Burger, sneaky.
Probably not. If I was just going for fun, I probably would.
Yeah.
Yep. Here we go. Up almost 12 units from last month.
One from Krabs.
Caleb, all good? Can you confirm, Caleb, you saw that in the YouTube? Drop a W, can confirm, drop an oi in the YouTube, whatever you prefer. Appreciate you. Cool. Sweet. All right. Let's get to the Sharp Report for today. Let's get to it. How about a nasty under in a win game?
Sure.
Nasty under in a win game this afternoon. I believe this one starts up relatively soon to BTL ending in a little bit over an hour. So we got Kikuchi, we got Boyd, who we're fading Boyd in the BTL season long this year. We're fading his wins. Great start already when he sucked against the Nats. He's going to bounce back today, though. And the elements are certainly going to benefit him up there on the dish. So I like his chances of going out there and shoving. There's a reason why they opened up minus 165 here with his 15 ERA. It's one game. He's a veteran. Not saying he's good, not saying he's going to have a good season, but he'll pitch okay today with the crazy winds blowing in from center field in Wrigley today. That's why that total's down from 6.5 to 6. That's why it opened up at 6.5 in the first place, because of the weather. We're used to this. You guys know that weather, it impacts Wrigley Field more than any other ballpark in baseball. So Kikuchi as well, coming off of a pretty mid start in his last outing. I think he goes out there and shoves and pitches relatively well. We'll talk about a square I like in this game here in a moment, but big fan of this under with the total dropping from 6.5 to 6 with how mid these pitchers were, or bad. You can even make an argument for, especially with Matthew Boyd's. I think they bounce back, pitch well in their second outing, and the weather certainly has an impact on this game as well. I think it's going to be a low-scoring affair. Pitcher's duel up there in Wrigley this afternoon. Lock in this under and fade the red-hot Angels bats, who they've cooled off a hair, I'd say, here a little bit. They've only scored 2 runs in their last 2 games so far this series. So seems like they're coming back down to earth here a little bit. Mike Trout's not hitting a nuke every single game, and I'm willing to bet we see Kikuchi pitch pretty decently. Let's hope he's not a weirdo and he's waking up an hour before first pitch. We know he's got a weird sleep schedule, but I think he pitches pretty well today on the left side against the Cubs.
Gonna need it.
Give me the under.
Need it. That's
okay. Awesome. Awesome. What do you got?
Go to the association. Celtics are probably dropping Nuck on the Heat tonight by a little more than this 5. Heat have been pretty bad over the last couple weeks. Part of that is just because like the defense was already not great, and the fact that Tyler Hero's come back in the fold, and Norm is, I believe, still. I don't know if he's officially out tonight, but he's probably not going to play. But he's been missing games the last couple of weeks. He has this weird like sickness that they're being super weird and shaky about. But he hasn't been in the fold. It's like the defense has taken an even bigger hit. They can't defend a parked car. Pell Larson starting. He's been bad. Davion Mitchell's not really doing anything from an offensive standpoint, I guess, scoring-wise. So, like, their whole team is pretty much pinholed into a certain thing on any given matchup, whether it's they're facing a smaller team, so, like, Bam has to go for 80, or they're facing a team that's a little worse in the perimeter, and it just means Tyler Hero chuck up 35 shots. Playing the Celtics tonight, which they've been shorthanded against the Celtics, whether it's any guard or Bam's not playing or anything. The Celtics are really good at taking that one thing away. Compare it to like the last couple of games they've played throughout the middle of the season. Kind of the same story. The Celtics have come away with it, but it's been a lot closer for the most part, including the last one that was just a couple weeks ago. They won by 2. Today in Miami, I think the Celtics are just going to drop Nuck on the Heat, which I think the offense is going to be shaky this game, which, again, that hasn't really been the problem with the Heat over the last couple weeks. Been more on the defensive side, like we know the Heat can be. But tonight, I think they're going to struggle to score big time. And the Celtics, as we all know, have been playing really good ball since getting healthy. They're coming off a pretty tough loss to the Hawks, which I faded them in that rematch. They're going to get this one on the road, probably by double digits.
Okay. All right. I'm in on the most loaded slate of the MLB season so far, going to the Celtics.
Yeah.
I bet.
Yep.
Cool. We'll come back to that Dodgers play. We'll pick that puppy apart. I'm sure Goots will have some comments there as well. But for now, swinging around, I got another straight bet for you guys. Staying on the diamond for me. Give me the team total under for the Giants. In a game I like the under in a game I like the Padres in, but I don't want to lay minus 150. I do think if the Padres win this game, it's because Nick Pivetta shoves. And I think the team total for the Giants coming off of 2 straight wins is a really good look today after they put up 9 in last night's affair. They also won the first game of the series as well. So I do think the Padres are playable in a parlay. If you want to lay some juice, feel free, go right ahead. I like them on the ML. I do think they get off the schneid and they win today. But the way I'm going to play it and eat less juice is fading the Giants bats off a legacy performance, backing Nick Pivetta, who over the last couple of years has been one of the best pitchers at home in baseball. Got off to a slow start this year, bad first outing, but I think he locks back in at home tonight, or this afternoon, excuse me, and has a pretty darn good performance. Total in this game also originally opened up at 7.5 in a game involving Hauser, which just screams under to me, especially after last night's, 20 runs and the game that's sort of over. So good time, in my opinion, to fade the offenses and back Pivetta coming off a shaky first outing at home where he's dominated the last couple years. He gets back on track and they get a big time win and the Giants don't score 4 or more. Honestly, I think they score 1, maybe 2 in this game, if not maybe a potential shutout from Pivetta. And then we go to the bullpen, which you could say a lot about the Padres. Can't trip their bullpen too much. So
do it.
Been a while since we've seen Mason Miller in a game. Let's hope he gets active, up and moving tonight. Okay?
Yeah, going to need that.
Cool. Yeah, if they were Padres were a little less juicy, minus 140, you'd probably see them on the card on the ML. I do think they win, but could eat way less juice in the team total, and I do think the under hits as well. So
makes sense.
All right. Let's talk about the Dodgers. I'll be honest, I like the over in this game. I don't hate the Dodgers play.
I kind of do too.
I almost put the over on the sharp board.
Yeah. It's Gavin and Yamamoto. So, 2 pitchers were both fading. Figure course, we want to take the over. I don't know if I feel as confident fading Yamamoto in this one, but I do still feel confident fading Gavin. Just because, overall, his start wasn't bad against the Mariners, except for the walks. Very obviously, he had 6 walks, could not throw a strike. He managed to get his way out of trouble a majority of time outside of the Cole Young 3-run nuke, which was eventually going to happen, being that he gave up so many base runners. I was hoping that the Dodgers this series, up until this point, would kind of squeak offensively and not explode for a game before this game, so I could do this in this game. And they won last night, but it was with 4 runs. Obviously, they got, I think, shut out in the first game. So they've been pretty bad overall in this series and really haven't done anything to jump off the page since the first game against Gallen of the season. But now, not only do you get to face Gavin Williams, say what you want about the Dodgers offense right now, they're still pretty patient. But they also have had Parker Messick for a game. Like last night, you had Biev, who, was pretty good, not great, but then they brought in Colby Allard, who's a lefty out of the pen for, I think, 2 and change innings, almost 3. Now, I think the only lefty you can go to for any sort of length is Sobrowski. So you're going to get 1 inning minimum or 1 inning maximum out of that. They're going to be facing a lot more righties in this one. So obviously starting with Gavin. So if they're patient against Gavin, what's going to happen? You're finally going to get the nuke from a couple guys. Maybe it's Freddie, maybe it's Ohtani, maybe it's anybody other than Muncy, because he was the only one that I think hit a nuke last night. You're probably going to get that with some foot traffic on. So, this is me standing on business with my goat whale fade, but also couldn't be a better spot to do it.
Kyle Schwarber double brings in Trey Turner.
No.
Kyle Schwarber gets thrown out at third, trying to stretch it into a triple.
Schwarby.
1 out and a terrible start for Cavalli and the Nats.
Schwarby. We're giving away base runners for team total betters.
Bangalier's not
HR free though.
What was that?
Bangalier's not a bomb.
Dude, he is.
Wow.
He's the
Good
best
to see
catcher
somebody
in
in the
baseball.
A's.
He is just.
Good to see somebody in that A's lineup showing up.
He wants it, dude.
Right?
He wants it.
He showed up last year too, Krabs, remember?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
He wants it.
Been a slow start for the A's bats so far this year. Brent, if you've seen any Brent Rooker swings this year, it'll make your eyeballs hurt.
Yeah.
But again, it's early, and these guys, they take a while to get going. Now, here's a question, because if you're a baseball casual and you're hearing about Cal Raleigh's slow start, you're hearing about Aaron Judge's slow start, knock on wood, you're hearing about a lot of these guys get off to slow starts. It's just how it goes. Hitting a baseball is very hard. Hitting a baseball is probably the hardest thing you could do in all of sports. Let's just be real here. It's damn near impossible. That fucker's coming in at almost 100 miles an hour. It's right next to you. It's scary as heck. Things got movement. It's damn near impossible. But you're casual and you hear, sometimes veterans get off to a slow start. Sometimes these guys stink early on. My first thought would be, if I'm putting myself in a square casual brain, don't these guys practice before the season? Aren't these guys getting reps? They play spring training for damn near 2 months. How are they not ready to roll? How are they not, locked in 100% in their groove by the time we have opening day? Right?
Yeah.
Does that just depict how fucking hard it is to play this sport in a nutshell?
Yeah.
There's no other way to explain it.
That, and I'm not going to act like it's everywhere, but we do this, I feel like, every year when guys get off to slower starts or we don't see 75 runs in the first games. Like, we're looking in Chicago and it's, 40 degrees and 30-mile-per-hour winds going in. It's not quite hitting weather yet.
Not quite
for a
hitting
lot of
weather
these
yet,
places, like Cal Raleigh and Judge, for that matter, playing in Seattle where they're wearing long sleeves and jackets. Like, we got to put some patience on it. I know a lot of these guys are also striking out, but they'll get there.
Yep. Okay. You're getting some thank yous in the chat for Schwarber hit 1 RBI. So,
Yeah, Schwarber
W's. That was the freest play of all time.
Can't believe he wasted a run on third because we want to try and be Ellie De La Cruz. Appreciate that, and they're out of the inning.
Let's go. Attitude.
Unbelievable.
Let's go hit.
Just unbelievable.
It looks like we already have a hit. I wonder if James Wood struck out.
Didn't strike out. Brady House had.
You got a hit?
Mm-hmm.
Brady House might be a good ball player. There's a chance.
He might be really good. He's seen him.
Curtis Meade grounded out. That's a shame. Go ahead and chalk the lineup. Okay. All right. 2-1 for Atlanta. I know Trent is on the Braves -1-0. Hopefully they can come through.
O's have them loaded.
2-0 for 2-0 for the O's right now. They got bases cocked against Evaldi, who, like I was talking about with the hitters, getting off to slow starts. He does not look like himself. in
Yeah.
1.5 starts so far this year. But again, I'm sure he'll figure it out.
I was looking at this rotation because, like, Valdi was great. DeGrom was fantastic and healthy. They brought in Gore. There had to be something that went slightly wrong for the rotation, and I wonder if it's going to be him. Not to overreact over a start and a half, but I feel like the ball's dropping somewhere with those pitchers.
Well, we can go ahead and chalk that lineup because Shane Smith is getting knocked.
Nah.
And he's making throwing errors.
Nah.
Yep.
Throwing errors.
Walk, fly out, force out, but then a throwing error,
Oh, at least that's not an earned run, but
and then a single and a run.
pitch count's getting up there.
Yeah, he's already at 17 pitches. There's 1 out.
It's just.
Okay.
You roll these though?
Yeah, Stern, I'm with you, bro. Coming up to the plate in spring in an actual stadium is different, sure, but like these guys are paid bazillions of dollars. Don't you think they would try to close that gap? Right?
You would think.
That's just
You'd
kind of the
think.
way she goes.
I think it's also the fact that
Coyote, get
Yeah,
down.
good
Get
split.
down. Yes.
Wow, Tavares getting involved.
Bust O's.
Is that a revenge game for Tavares?
Pretty much,
revenge game.
Cool.
I think it's also the fact, speaking of the early season stuff, that a lot of these pitchers now are making more radical changes to what they do and what they throw than years past. So, like, they have all the film, obviously, on all of these hitters, but hitters don't really know how the pitchers are going to adjust until you see it. Like, you got guys throwing new cutters and sinkers and completely changing their arm slots and deliveries.
W. Zach the Demon coming in, dropping a resub. My goats, let's have a day. Appreciate you, boss. And 2-0
go.
in Miami, double. And second and third, 1 out. Moving on, folks.
Yeah, move on.
All right. Awesome. I know James Wood did get robbed in the 9th last night. That sucked. They showed so much fucking heart. All right, let's reel back in here, Jovan,
Right.
because we still haven't gotten the Dodgers sell job. We got sidetracked there a little bit.
You talk about the Dodgers.
You finished?
Yeah, you got to
Okay.
talk about the Dodgers.
Yeah. I like the over in the game. I think both pitchers get knocked.
I'm kind of with that.
Yeah, I think both pitchers get knocked.
A little better.
The Dodgers can certainly come through and cover the run line with ease in the game that goes over. That's for sure. So I don't hate the play. It's just, would I prefer just the over in the game? Probably.
Yeah. I
Probably.
Wouldn't really ever expect you to like Dodgers -1.5.
Yeah, never will.
Total Slayer coming in with 5 gifted. And
Let's go, Slayer.
No whack packs. Resubbing as well. Shout out.
W Total Slayers, 5-unit whale. Let's go,
Love it.
dudes. That might be a base knock for Jackson. Nope.
Oh,
No whack packs. Appreciate you, boss. Coming in, dropping a subby. You guys are goated.
got it.
Nats leadoff runner on. Let's go. Attitude. All right, so swinging back around, Goots. I got one more straight bet for you guys. We take it to the Crown.
Crown.
Can I take you to the Crown? Is that okay?
Let's go to the Crown.
Let's go to the Crown. Let's talk about one of my favorite dog shit teams in college basketball. A team that I've been betting on for years. A team that I made Goots bet on so much over the last 2 years that he just refuses to do it now. And you know what? I don't blame him because they stole so many coins. But Goots, it's a new regime in Minnesota these days with Nico Medvedev. Medvedev?
Whatever, Medvedev,
Medvedev.
whatever the hell.
Never can get it right, and I apologize, but the hardest name to pronounce, I think.
Yeah, Medved.
Nico, great coach in my opinion. Comes over from Colorado State, did a pretty decent job already in year 1. Brought some of his guys, Jalen Crocker Johnson, who was re-signed to come back next year. He'll be playing tonight. Kate Tyson will be playing tonight as well. And yeah, this team has done a good job of, bringing back their young talents, as Goots would probably say. And they've done a good job of, what's the right words? Retaining their young talents and retaining their roster.
Keeping them out of the portal.
For a couple reasons. I think a lot of people are buying into Nico and this Minnesota team that had no expectations in year 1 and ended up around 500, had some big wins. And they're riding around coach. Number 2, he's a great coach. So I'm not really surprised to see them doing good things right now. To be honest, sorry, I thought CJ Abrams was hurt there, but big fan of the Gophers and the trajectory of their program. I'm jealous. I wish he was the Hokies coach. And he's got a lot of guys playing this game tonight. Now, Baylor, I know they have a lot of their guys playing too. I know Coach Drew is going to get them fired up, motivated, whatever you could say. But let's be realistic here. You would have asked these guys before the season on Baylor if they'd be excited, ecstatic to be playing in the CBI. What do you think they'd say, man?
Probably not.
They'd probably be pretty disappointed. This should be a tournament team every single season, right? This is Baylor we're talking about here. I know they're your rival, but at least you know.
I mean, they won a natty.
Always great at basketball.
How long ago? 6 years?
Not too long ago.
Yeah.
Always great, right? It's actually a joke that they're not in this tournament. But look, they agreed to play in the CBI. There's a prize pool for the players. There's some NIL opportunity there. And not saying they won't be motivated, not saying they won't have the majority of their team. They will. I just don't think they'll be as motivated or have as many guys as this Minnesota team does. And I think this price is hilarious. Baylor looks like a free bet to a casual as the Nats are trying to lay down a bunt. Hashtag small ball.
Oh.
This Baylor team on paper, if you're a square locking in a play for today, you see Minnesota getting 3.5 points against Baylor, you're probably laying the Bears. This is Baylor we're talking about here. If you've watched Baylor play basketball this season, you'd know that they are a joke. Probably the worst team Coach Drew has ever had, to be honest. Just didn't pan out.
Definitely one of them.
Didn't pan out whatsoever this year. They do have one kid that I like on their team, who I think is playing tonight. I don't mind Yesufu.
Yesufu is good.
Obi Agbim.
Shooter.
Yeah,
they got a guy from Wyoming.
Yeah, they got a lot of guys. But I'm rolling with Cade Tyson, who has a 20.5 point square on Prize Picks. We know he's going to be jacking him. I'm rolling with Langston Reynolds, who confirmed that he's coming back this year. He's up for 14.5 points. And I'm rolling with Coach Medvedev. Simple as that. Taking Minnesota, grabbing the points, fading Baylor. Looks like a free bet if you're laying the Baylor Bears. I don't think it is whatsoever. I think you're going to get a gritty performance from Minnesota here under the rookie coach and a motivated squad that's looking to make an impact in this tournament and also next season since they're all returning. So give me Minnesota on the spreads. Hopefully we don't need the points. I do like them on the ML, but I'll take the +3.5 for the sharp report.
Sure. It's fat, and that would be because Colorado is going to be missing a bunch of guys for this game. No Isaiah Johnson, no Bangot Dak, no Sebastian Rancic. So buying a bit of good news there, I guess, with Oklahoma, but we're talking about a crown tournament, a postseason tournament where it's also been, a couple weeks since these teams have even played. It's not really something I would want to do, buying the bad news with that, especially because not only have you not played in a while, but you're also going to be playing in an unfamiliar environment. So it's a little double rust, and it's guys that haven't got this many minutes. Going up against an OU team that, from everything it seems like, that not only are their guys going to play, but they feel pretty fired up to play and fired up to prove something. So I want to buy into that a little bit. Obviously, like the two guys that are shorthanded that are going to mean the most, not that Isaiah Johnson doesn't really mean anything because he does. He's one of their better scorers for Colorado. No Rancic and no Dak. That's like the entirety of their length. Like they have no real size outside of that, which is big for Oklahoma because Oklahoma a little bigger this year than like years past, but like they're not the biggest team still. So like you're going to have no Dak and no Rancic off the bench. Like whoever is playing the 3 or the 4 is going to have, the best matchup of their lives. So I don't know how they're stopping Oklahoma from getting to the rim pretty consistently, which again, like if I'm taking somebody to dominate offensively in this tournament because of the long layoff and unfamiliarity with the shooting environment, I probably want to take something at the rim. Colorado's really only hope in this game is just to shoot the lights out. Only hope to cover this game too. So if they're going to do that, I will tip my cap in this. Lines move fat, obviously, for the reason of Colorado not having their players. I think Oklahoma's just going to drag now in this game.
Porter Moser might get fired.
I think they said they're bringing him back.
Yeah, they said
they're going to give him
back.
more funding.
I think the fact that he got as close to the tournament as they did late in the season probably saved his job. But he probably needs another season. That's probably it.
Would probably be a good look if they perform well in this tournament.
Yeah, that would definitely buy him. I don't know if it'll buy him time because I think it's still probably next year or nothing, but it would look a lot better.
Okay.
Certainly if they performed well.
Yeah. Agreed. All right. W straight bets. Let's talk about some squares. Okay. Got a couple that I like up here on the board. Matthew Boyd, less than 3.5 hits allowed. This one does not start up too late. So relatively soon after BTL ends, I'm backing Matthew Boyd to go out there and fix what the heck he did in game one, where he was just, I mean, he got eviscerated by the Nats in a game with the wind blowing in.
Crazy.
He was throwing BP. I couldn't believe what I was seeing, to be honest with you. Although didn't think Boyd would be as good this season, I do think he bounces back. And taking a veteran after he gets mucked up like that to do well in his second start, I think is a great bounce back spot here. So I'm back in Matthew Boyd's. Looks like this square is now off the fucking boards.
No. An 8. Yeah, that'll do it, folks. That'll do it.
And fading Yamamoto tonight on his fantasy score. Insanely high fantasy score, 40.5 fantasy score, which, I mean, he looked pretty decent. Pitched okay in the first start, I'd say. I think he gets hit up relatively tonight. Again, I love the over in this game. Not saying your -1.5 can't hit, but I do think we see some runs. We see some fun tonight in the latest game of the day. I think Gavin Williams gets mucked, but I think Yamamoto struggles a little bit as well. He has a crazy walks allowed square against a patient Guardians lineup with guys like J-Ram, guys like Quan, who could put up some really good at-bats. I think you see him walk a couple guys, maybe not staying there long enough to get a quality start. And I think you see Yamamoto struggle a hair in this contest, giving up some runs as well. I just don't think he's the guy that we all think he is after one good season in Major League Baseball last year. And I think he regresses significantly as the Nats load the bases.
No.
Let's fucking go.
No.
But I'll back Yamamoto to struggle again tonight. We don't need him to be Patrick Corbin tonight. We don't need him to be Miles Michaelis tonight. We need him to be average. We need him to be mid. If that's the case, this is going to soar less than the fantasy score. Look how high this number is. 40.5. Fantasy scores don't grow on trees. Guardians will put up enough gritty at-bats tonight to make sure his pitch count gets up there in the early innings. He won't be in there in the later on in the 6th to lock down a quality start. If he doesn't get a quality start, this square hits. Pretty much what we're betting on here. So I'll take the less than on the fantasy score for Yamamoto, coming off a pretty decent opening start.
Certainties.
Okay?
Yeah. I wouldn't really be taking the -1.5 if I really thought the game was going under. So I can still support it. Yep. All right. Let's talk about your squares. I'm pretty blown that mine got taken off, but I want to hear your sell jobs here. What do you got?
Boy, do I have one for you, Krabs. Jordan Clarkson, old friend of the program, to hit a singular 3 tonight.
Wow.
The reddest chart of Eon, and not even a normal red chart, Krabs.
Wow.
The red chart, because not only has he not hit a 3 in the last 5 games, he's only attempted 2 total in those 5 games. So not even really getting the looks, even though like he's still, for the most part, like sitting like 20 minutes a game. He just hasn't really been doing anything from deep. This game, though, they just played last night, so they're on the second half of back-to-back. Guys like Mitchell Robinson and maybe some other guys too, the Knicks haven't dropped their injury report yet, might sit. They just had games of 3 straight losses because they played the Hornets, the Thunder, and the Rockets. So now you get kind of a softball matchup, or as much as you can. The NBA, anything can happen. But with the Grizzlies, where they're 2 touchdown favorites, I would assume or would think that this is probably going to be a blowout, no matter who ends up being active for the Knicks in this game, which means more minutes for the bench unit and Jordan Clarkson. Add on to that the Grizzlies lately, if you've been watching them, they know they're pretty compromised roster-wise as a whole, but like specifically in the paint. So they're doubling a lot of paint touches, which means a lot of kickouts to really anybody on the perimeter for shots. He's getting it, and he's knocking one down. Again, I guess you could even include 6, but last 5 games on this chart combined 0 for 2 from 3. So no looks, no makes. Why is this up? Because he's banging 1-0. And he's good. Front of the program.
Yep.
Then you already talked about Nick Pivetta a little bit. I like his pitching outs today because I do think that's like the sore spot of Nick Pivetta. He'll go out there and he'll get strikeouts a bunch. So like that on paper hurts his productivity and how long he goes and how deep he goes in games. But when he's really bad, you can tell because he's super inefficient. Yesterday, they also used 4 different bullpen pitchers. One of them, David Morgan, pitched 2 games in a row. Kyle Hart threw 42 pitches, which he's the lefty-lefty matchup for the top of that lineup a lot that they need. So I think not only is he going to have a bounce back start and be better, I also think he's going to have to attack the zone a lot more and go deeper in this game, which is why the 16.5's got bumped up to like a flat 17, and it's hanging on that line right now. But I think that's kind of the key to Pivetta having a great game, efficiency. And he's got hands on head.
I don't know what the fuck I just saw happen in this Nats game, dude.
No.
Bases cocked, 1 out. Drew Milas up at the dish. Strikes out on a pitch in the dirt. JT Realmuto can't find the ball. Runners start moving. Then they go back to their bases. JT Realmuto throws a hose to Harper at first to try to back pick Jacob Young. He's safe. And then the runner from third comes in and scores.
What?
Does that make any sense whatsoever, what I just said?
Dude, what are the Nats doing?
I got that.
They're
That is
manufacturing
just-
runs on the base paths. That's exactly what they're doing.
Insanity.
I don't know how Bryce Harper missed that tag on Jacob Young. It should have been the easiest out of all time.
Literally, Little League cheeser from the Nats.
Jeez. They ran a first and third play the other day.
Nah.
Yeah, it
No.
worked.
That's
Against the Phillies, it worked.
that is truly
Like literally middle school type shit where you send the guy from first to get in a pickle on purpose to get out, and then you send the guy home. It worked.
It might have been the World Series.
Nats tied it up. Let's go. Yeah, they said Bryce pushed Jacob Young off the base, and that's why he was safe, which is kind of bullshit.
That's
We'll
just
take it. Let's go, Nats.
Rangers fighting with Goots here.
I saw something
And
yesterday.
Screens Turkey. Speaking of
Huh?
former Nats, Nate Lowe,
Wow.
RBI double.
Okay. Very hitter-friendly park he's playing on now.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Harper has 10 TikToks posted making weird foods.
Nah. GG stream.
We're back.
Let's go.
Back.
Let's go. Let's go. Back is Porridge.
Drop a 10.
Need 10s and 4s.
I don't know if Milas gets an RBI. Technically there. It was like a
No.
drop third strike type of sitch.
Yeah, you don't get an RBI for that.
Should.
I don't know if you should.
You guys got us? Can we drop a 10-4 in the chat?
And the Rays are active and 3-pitch K to start game. Rum Yandy. Super rare.
No shit.
Seeing some 10s.
Yeah?
Seeing some 10s and 4s.
Maybe I got to hit the refresh then.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Let's go, chat.
Massive.
Sure. Welcome back. Welcome back, Chad. How we doing? All right. I don't know what to do about this square. I'm so blown about Matthew Boyd. Oh, it's back to minus 130 now. Maybe the square's back.
Might just be teetering on and off board.
I'll keep an eye out, chat.
You had, maybe you find this in the meantime. If you had to pick another one, which one could it be? Find one to replace it with if need be.
Aaron Judge less than 1.5 TBs.
Oh god, is that even up?
No, because it's actually
'cause
so
it's
juicy to
Seattle.
the under.
You get 1.5 HRR to fade.
Yeah, I'd fade his 1.5 HRR. That'll be the backup play. All right. But I have a feeling we might see that square make a return. I'll keep
Or-
my eyes peeled.
Could even go to the combo squares.
Could, yeah. Certainly
wonder-
could.
My god, there are some combo squares up here.
Certainly fucking could, man.
Wemby and J-Ram. You already have Yamamoto, but Jokic and Yamamoto combos.
Okay. Sure.
Maxey and Otani, Tyler Hero and Bobby Witt, Tatum and Freddie.
Kate Cavalli is disgusting.
So good.
Yeah, there's some crazy combo squares up there, chat. If you guys didn't see these yesterday, you get another chance to fade some goats in some combo squares. I've never seen more squares than they had yesterday, but they got a decent amount up there today
That
for you
was-
guys.
That was a platter yesterday.
Yeah, I honestly should have locked them all in for like $10 just to track them.
Yeah, I was
See how they
shocked. I was
did.
shocked I didn't see like a full 4-man.
I should have just
from that
faded
one,
them
yeah.
all, to be honest. But the one that I did fade, the Cal Raleigh one, that was free.
Porridge.
Free.
Really porridge.
Do we have any Goots PODs for today? I know it's tough. We got the O's game on already right now, but
I mean, yeah, it was
there are other games on today.
Cows are half a base.
Yeah.
I like the Padres pre-show. I was talking about that with you guys.
Yep.
It's hard to back them because it's not much of a bettable ML, but I'm probably going to play the -1.5.
Okay.
And yeah, that would be it.
Daryl, Twitch went down for a little bit because our Wi-Fi went out. I don't think it's Twitch's fault. But correct me if I'm wrong, please. Okay.
Yeah, and
Jovan-
guards ML as well.
Say that again?
Guards ML.
Sure.
Goots nuke.
It's for these goat combo squares. Which one would you take?
Let me get back to it.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, twist my arm on Gavin Williams,
I mean,
of
that's
course.
hilarious that he's up there with.
Yeah, I
Brad
would love
again,
to-
hold on.
He didn't have a. What do you say, Goots? Oh. GG.
Brandon Marsh is hitting 400 this year.
Yep.
And just got another hit.
Yep.
His hair is soaking wet.
Yep.
You want to talk about a me guy move?
The wet hair.
We're back.
Wetting your hair in the fucking dugout and shaking it around like a dog getting out of the river and getting everybody wet before every at bat. That's a me guy move from
That's-
Brandon Marsh.
That's a me guy.
I
Me
mean,
guy
come on.
Marsh.
That's a me guy move and a half.
Got Gunny Bunny at dish.
Gunny Bunny's been seeing him. Good take.
Seeing him might be too far.
He's got a couple nukes, huh? 2 nukes?
Just one.
It's one.
Okay. Look at that, dudes. I got a new
Yep.
new O's bird up there. Huh. Pretty cool. Chad, are we back? So back. W's. Apologies. Apologies.
Martians are just.
Apologies for the Martians today.
Martians are really just.
Xavier Edwards is a great ball player, Pax Picks, yes.
Really good ball player. Love me some Xavier Edwards.
Great ball player. Great ball player. Yep. W. Blake Buckles, appreciate you giving the update there. YouTube working good. If you guys are sick and tired of the Twitch cutting in and out, you can always go watch on YouTube as well at Bookit Sports.
Sure.
Okay. Dubs.
But back to your question, now that I have these up. Might be Wemby and J-Ram. Wemby threes and J-Ram total bases. Is also the only one of that category at 3.5.
Kick volley almost just hit JT Realmuto in the head.
No.
He hit him, but not in the head.
No.
We got some subbies coming in from Austin Rendies. Let's
Austin
go,
Rendies.
Austin. Atta boy. Good go. Appreciate you, Austin. W's. Appreciate all the subbies today. A lot of W subbies. Oh, nice. Mizrowski, 2 strikeouts against the Rays in the first inning. Great.
Good.
Great. This might turn out to be Hunter Brown fade 2.0.
Just might.
Andy fucking struck out, dudes.
Yeah, that's the part. Like, you're probably getting one from,
Dude.
like, the middle of the lineup will probably give you 2. The Yandy one is the one that you probably can't have.
Dude.
That's really bad. Especially
Liam
though-
Hicks home run. Suck it, Goots.
Ah.
Picked up
Oh, you
him
picked
in
him up, right? Yeah.
fantasy baseball. I need all the help I can get facing off against Goots' fucking super team.
Super team. I haven't even checked like what the matchups are looking like.
Hope
Right
you
now.
set your lineup today.
I did set my lineup actually because I knew I had to change Wilson Contreras, take him off my bench.
Mm.
I was going to start today.
Yep. Yeah, Goots, it's been fun, man. I'm hanging in there. I mean, you're up by what, 30-ish?
To about 40-ish, yeah.
It's
30-something, 38.
gonna be tough.
No,
It's gonna be tough.
No.
I just.
Oh, you'll like this. It's giving me a 77% chance to win.
Where do you see that in that app?
Yeah, where is
I'll have to show you afterwards.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who
It's,
even knows?
it's so easy. It's like literally the simplest
Why
thing of
can't
all
you
time.
just tell me right now? It's so easy.
Because I have to show you where to click. It's an icon. It's hard for me to
Wait,
explain the icon.
You're
Oh.
gatekeeping.
I'm not gatekeeping.
Nah,
It's
he'll
just
tell-
literally
he'll
give
you
tell
guys
us.
bitch about the app and don't even try to use it. You're just like, this sucks.
It looks like fucking hieroglyphics.
No, it
man.
doesn't. It's so
Oh
simple.
my God, Goots, you have an anime guy doing the bird bath.
Okay, cool.
Are you in on that?
I'm in on whatever they do. Just win this game or I'm done.
You're done. You're
done?
done in
I'm
the
done.
game. What do you mean?
Yesterday pissed me off so much, and I
5
didn't
games
show
in.
it to anyone last night at the apartment, but I was so mad.
Nah.
Dudes, we can't be getting worked up over one loss out of 162.
I was so mad.
Can I hear you guys? Great. Great.
That's not true.
No. They're talking about anime in chat, dude. Clearly they can hear them. Whoever that is, issue.
And Carl Crawford's son just had the most Mickey Mouse base hit of all time.
Let's go.
Chopper in the infield, bases loaded, 2 outs.
Trey, please do something.
Bases loaded, 2 outs.
Brownie.
Top of the order coming up.
Trent has not cracked 300 yet. Looking at the points, he has Joey Weimer in a starting lineup.
Sure.
He doesn't check it.
I mean,
He must have picked him up
Yeah,
recently.
I do check it.
Because
Yeah,
I
Weimer
showed
and
him
Weimer.
how to pick people up, and he was like, "Yeah, I want Weimer. Give me." No, he called him Weimer. Give me Weimer. It's like, okay.
I mean, his lineup's set.
He's probably just lucky that his pitchers were in there. He has 3 IR pitchers in the starting lineup.
Stakes sweating out the no grand slam wager
boy.
today. It doesn't make sense to me how that bet is close-ish to
Dude,
a
I
pick.
know.
It doesn't register in my brain.
Every time I look at it, I'm like, how is
Like-
it? How are you not laying fat juice?
Wouldn't, for it to be around, bettable, almost around a pick'em, wouldn't you think there'd have to be a grand slam every other
Yeah,
day?
like it would have to be incredibly
other day.
common. I don't know
50%
how
of the
they price
time.
it. Yeah.
There's no way in fuck that there's a grand slam every other day as Jacob Young makes a diving catch. That's why he gets paid the big bucks.
I wonder. I mean, you should take that. You take that every day. I'm sure the plus EV guys love that because it's got to be mathematically profitable.
Like, what were the math adds up, but I'm with you. Okay. It's just, it doesn't make sense in my brain. It really doesn't. Now, let me see. I want to see what the odds were
Money
on,
grand slams.
because I know he locked it in today. So,
I mean, it's always like pretty close.
yeah, like plus 100 he got it at,
And yeah.
which is crazy to me.
Uh,
Like, you're telling me there's a grand salami every other day. There's just not. There's maybe one a week, if that.
Are you talking about the Grand Salami or no Grand Slam?
Grand
bet?
slam.
Oh, I'm looking at the grand salami. Apologies.
That's different.
That's
Here.
all the runs. But
There is
minus 144 for no grand slam.
last year. There's 120 grand slams,
No way.
which that's honestly probably more than I thought. But
Yes.
that still doesn't quite add up to the odds. Does it?
No.
That might be more than half.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It's even the opposite way.
That's crazy. I can't believe there were that many grand slams.
Yeah,
There might have been some
There's-
sneak grand slams last year.
definitely some sneak grand slams.
Yeah. Okay. Huh. Some are on the same days. Good
Yeah,
point,
some are on the
Rising.
same
Well,
Yeah.
days.
we'll
I don't
test it
know how
right
many.
now. There's always sneak Grand Slams. Who hit one for the White Sox here today, Krabs? You remember? See?
Colson.
No.
I don't know.
See? Sneak.
Vargas?
Miguel
Oh,
Vargas.
Yeah,
There
I
you
knew
go.
that. Yep.
Miguel Vargas.
Count it.
They sneak.
They sneak him. You're right. You're right. God, I would have loved to seen Brandon Nimmo in a nose jersey instead of Taylor Ward. Love Taylor Ward too, but I feel like Nimmo.
Need a ready.
Yeah.
Speaking of sneak, Colson did also hit a grand slam.
Yeah.
White Sox have
See,
to
there
do.
you go.
Okay.
Sneak on me.
What the? There are some sneak grand slams. If there's something we've learned today, there's some sneak grand slams.
So Krabs, now that Nimmo's on he's a Ranger now. The Rangers lineup has to be up there in the Krabs guy ranking.
Yeah, I love.
I guess
I love this.
Rangers roster.
I
to
love this
include-
Rangers team.
include
I
Gore.
love the build. Yeah, I do. I mean, Brandon Nimmo is one of my favorite players in the league. Like,
Which
talk about a guy to model your game after.
that roster for the Rangers has to be.
Yeah,
Has to be.
Yeah.
Like
I have no counter.
that lineup, I think what? I guess they have
Ezekiel Duran.
and Kutch.
Yeah.
That might be it.
That's it.
And then
Is there a bench bat we're missing?
there probably is like one or two. I don't know if Ozuna's on the start or on the roster.
No, I don't think he is. He's not.
But they probably have one or two. But then the starting rotation: Evaldi, DeGrom, Gore,
Yeah,
Leiter.
We're not missing anyone. If you get to the bullpen,
Yeah, I mean the bullpen.
bullpen, I don't know. It's pretty similar.
Curtis
It's-
Mead up with a
it's
1-2
all
count.
similar, dude. It's unbelievable.
I repeat, Curtis Mead up with a 1-2 count.
I
Can
think
he get on base?
I'm looking at the whole roster here. It's literally Kutch and Durant.
Yeah, that's it.
This is a Texas team.
We do have to
Typically.
get Skydrive for doing pole.
Yep.
Yep.
Dudes, do me a favor while we're sweating this Curtis Mead at bat. If you're around, if you're local, run that shit. I'm trying to see that train. Dubs. All right, we're going to bring back the Twitch poll here. Okay? You've requested it. We're men of the people. We're going to bring it back. Try something different here. Beat that out, Curtis Mead. Beat that out. Beat that out. Beat that out. Shit. Shit.
Beat that out. Curtis Mead.
Dude, slow as hell. All right. I mean, I like the Angels play the best, but that game starts up really soon. So
Yeah, it does.
I think we go Minnesota plus 3.5. Giants team total under.
Okay. And then I figure you're probably not taking the Dodgers, so we can go Celtics at you. Unless you have a counter.
Definitely take the Celtics. Can you check that line for me?
I can. Still seeing 5.
Cool. So tough. You know, is it crazy that I think I like the Dodgers better than OKC? Or than Oklahoma, excuse me.
No.
I don't love Oklahoma tonight. I think
Yeah.
I'd rather put the Dodgers in
I mean, I'm all
for
for
some
it.
late inning splooges.
I'm all
What are we
for it.
doing?
Sorry,
Goose-
Goose.
Goose like
Is this square
pissed.
BTL now? Are we no longer sharp?
Goose is pissed.
Like, what's the point? Like, you know that's winning, crap. You know there's a bunch of bozos in chat that can vote for that.
Dude, I don't know. The baseball BTL chat is so much different. College basketball, NBA.
We can just go
Different
3
vote.
plays, 3 winners.
We could do
Get
that.
your
if
votes
Goose
in.
wants to
Go,
put
go, go,
hammer
go,
down.
go, go, go.
Goose could put hammer down.
Brady House double. All right, let's fire this poll up. 4 plays, 4 winners. 4 plays, 4 winners, and thanks to Goots' reaction, now everybody's going to vote for the Dodgers to piss him off. Again, Austin, thank you for the subbies. 10-piece does not grow on, or 5-piece does not grow on trees. You're him, along with Total Slayer. Appreciate you guys getting involved. Okay. 4 plays, 4 winners. Great. Miz is already at 4Ks. Nice. Nice.
Jeez.
Nice.
Huge.
Nice. Chat, get your votes in. You got about 2 minutes left. Hurry up. Go, 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 go. Get your votes in. 4 plays, 4 winners. Giants team total under 3.5. We got Minnesota plus 3.5 in CBB. Celtics minus 5 in the NBA. And the Dodgers minus 1.0. Come on. Get those votes in, chat.
Crab's getting some other respect.
Big Cheesy W's. Twitch poll back. Yes, get your votes in, guys. The Twitch poll is back up and moving. If you're watching on YouTube, make your way over to the Twitch now. Hurry up. Okay, you only got about a minute left. All right. Lock in those votes. Hurry up. Go, go, go. Get them in, get them in, get them in. 4 plays, 4 winners. Big Cheesy likes the Giants team total under. Good to hear.
Yeah.
Good to hear. How long was the Twitch poll gone for? I don't know. When did I freak out about you guys tying the poll on purpose for memes? Whenever that was.
It's been
Been a while.
months.
But it doesn't matter. Ties, we pick it like we've been doing.
Yeah, Ty, we pick it. So there's no use in doing it. Goots.
Yeah.
Where are you playing tonight?
I don't know.
Might need to be discussed.
You probably got to put him at first and put me in the outfield.
I can play outfield too if you want.
No.
Okay. I don't know what that means, but all right.
It's really fucking hard, Goots.
I mean, you've never seen me play baseball.
I know. That's why I want to put you in a position to succeed.
Okay.
Okay. You're
Giants
making your
team total
debut.
under.
Wow.
Giants, TTU, riding with Krabs.
Wow. Goots, I want your debut tonight to be special. I don't want you stressed out there in the field. I want you worried about hitting. I want you doing a job. I don't want you overextended.
You gonna get a debut patch on Goots?
Yeah. Seriously.
Put it in a 101?
Yep. Goots is a righty. So could use another right-handed bat. We got a lot of lefties on the team.
Oh my good golly.
Basalo,
That
let's
is-
go.
Oh, that is well.
Samuel
Let's go,
Basallo.
Basalo.
My God.
Oh, he started him in fantasy today.
That was knuckles.
Dubs.
Knuckles.
Let's cash that Giants team total under chat. W. Matt Gauthier, W. Chat. We appreciate you guys. There will be a softball stream tonight. Join us on Twitch, okay? And stick around for the Yap. It starts up right now. We'll catch you guys tomorrow, same time, same place. We'll be.